How to express anger in Tagalog. Expressing anger is a fundamental human emotion that plays a significant role in our interactions. In Tagalog, effectively and respectfully communicating your anger can aid in navigating conflicts and addressing grievances and enhancing communication in both personal and professional relationships. It's essential to express anger in an assertive manner while avoiding aggression. This approach ensures that your feelings are conveyed clearly without leading to unnecessary conflict. Here are the different ways to say or to express anger in Tagalog. First, we can say galit ako, which means I am angry. Galit means anger or angry. On the other hand, if you want to say you are annoyed instead of angry, you can say naiinis ako, which means I am annoyed. But if you're really, really annoyed, you can instead say, inis na inis ako, which means I am really annoyed. However, if you're not annoyed, you're not angry, you're just disappointed, you can instead use the word nakakadismaya. So in the phrase, this could be nakakadismaya ang nangyari, which means what happened is really disappointing. Now, if you want to say that you are not pleased with what happened, you can say, hindi ako natutuwa sa nangyari, which means I am not pleased with what happened. If you want to say that you are frustrated with the situation, you can say, naiinis ako sa sitwasyon. Now, if you want someone to stop what they're doing, you can say, tumigil ka na, which means stop it or you stop. And now, if you want to say that you don't want anymore or you don't want to hear anymore, you can say ayoko na. Of course, there will be times wherein the person that we are in conflict with is someone that we respect. Thus, we would like to express our anger in a more polite and calm tone. Or if not, we are in a situation wherein lashing out our anger isn't really proper. Hence, at times like this, we can use the respect particle po to make our expression more calm and polite. However, it is important to keep in mind that the addition of the respect particle alone does not make our expression calm and polite itself. But what also contributes is the tone of our voice. The respect particle can be applied to any sentence in Tagalog. However, here are some samples with it. First, we have, pasensya na po pero galit na po ako. Or, I'm sorry but I'm already upset. Another, hindi ko na po kaya ang ganitong trato. Or, I can't take this kind of treatment anymore. And lastly, ayoko pong makasakit pero nasaktan ako sa nangyari. Or, I don't want to hurt anyone, but I'm hurt by what happened. Now, if you want to explain why you're mad or why you're angry, you can use the words dahil or kasi, which means because. So, for instance, in a sentence wherein you want to say that you're angry because they did not keep their promise, you can say, galit ako dahil hindi mo tinupad ang usapan. So that is how it is used in a sentence. So you would use the words dahil and kasi in order to state the reason why you are angry. Now, if you want to propose a solution or resolution for the issue at hand, you can say the following phrases. So, first we have, paano natin maayos ito? Which means, how can we fix this? Another is, gusto kong pag-usapan natin ito ng maayos, which means I want us to discuss this properly. Another is, sana ay magkaintindihan tayo, or I hope we can understand each other. And lastly, we have, tara ayusin natin ito, which means let's fix this. However, it is important to keep in mind that the last phrase is more on the casual tone since it used the word tara. Let's try and see if you can apply what you've learned today. For the first situation, how would you say that the child is mad because someone took her candy. You can say, nagalit ang bata kasi may kumuha ng kanyang candy. How about, how would you say that he is annoyed because of an error of the employee? You can say, naiinis siya dahil sa pagkakamali ng empleyado. For the last practice question, how about, how would you say that she is angry because the children isn't listening? You can say, nagalit siya dahil hindi nakikinig ang mga bata sa kanya. Since we were able to answer the practice questions, let us now try answering our assessment. Translate the following Tagalog phrases to English. For the last assessment, fill in the blanks by translating the following phrases to Tagalog.